Hey, I'm Stuart Hetherington, founder and CEO of Bleep, DreamPort Sleep Solution. And we're here today. We're following up with JD, who was polite enough to do one of our first impression videos. We're bringing him back today because while he got to look at the property, he didn't actually get to wear it. And so, JD, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
So you saw this on the first impressions video and got to hold it and take a look at it. Does it remind you of a CPAP unit or CPAP mask?
Well, I mean, the hose looks familiar. You know, this part here where the kind of pillows are, that looks familiar. Not any of this. I mean, this is what really stood out to me when you guys had me come in the first time.
Sure.
Was the fact that there are no straps.
Yep, absolutely.
And I was diagnosed as a veteran a couple of years ago with moderate to severe sleep apnea.
Yep.
And I've been through probably 5 or 6 different systems on my face,
Sure.
But they all have straps, no matter whether they're full face, mouth, nose, or they're just nose, they still have the straps, and that's what I fight.
Sure.
And so I'm not effectively getting treatment like I should.
Sure. And you have a history in your family with some sleep apnea. I believe you had a brother that
My brother, and I'm pretty convinced, knowing what I know now about the diagnosis process, I think my dad would be too, because he was a very heavy snorer.
Sure.
And mom later in life started sleeping in chairs, upright and a lazy boy. And what I'm learning is those are some of the signs that people should probably get tested.
Yeah, it's very hereditary driven. So in a lot of cases, mom and dad kind of throw some physiological things your way when you're born, and you carry those on. So, well, we're going to let you wear this today, and
I get to try it.
You get to try it.
I like that.
So one of the things that you have to do is you actually have to wash your face. I'm not sure if we covered that on the last one, but this is a witch hazel wipe. And what you do is just wipe around the outside of your nose and the underside real good, and just get in there and get all the oil and the dirt off your skin. Do what mom always would have told you to do, which is wash your face.
I think when I was a teenager, I had to use those things and get to take care of my skin problem. I know how that is. Okay, so get in there good. Now, sometimes I have facial hair.
Sure.
You do, is that?
No, it's not an issue if you have facial hair. I know in one of the earlier videos you had a goatee. So yeah, obviously I've got a goatee, and it's never a problem when it comes to application. So we have a set of the DreamPorts, which again you can see these are flush, and this part is actually when we peel the backing off of this, we're going to line these ports or these straw type items up with your nostrils. You're going to become an extension of your nostrils, and then we're going to apply the Dreamway after that, and we're going to connect it to a CPAP unit. I believe we have this CPAP set up to the pressure that you've used, and that's 6 centimeters. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So your nose is probably dry, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to apply this. And
it peels like a Band-Aid.
Just peels off like a Band-Aid. And again, as you can see, there's this is what's going to go against your skin.
Okay.
So I'm going to line this up with your nostril. And then just going to press and seal off all around the opening of the nostrils. And that's one done. You have to put on 2. You turn a little bit more this way and this one.
They don't smell. I was worried about a medical smell.
No, there's no medical grade smells. They can be very neutral.
Yeah, I'm sensitive to that kind of stuff, so that's nice.
And so you were in the military, is that right?
Yes, I sure was, Air Force.
And so, like, you were used to wearing probably gas masks and stuff.
Gas masks. The time I was in, there was a lot of need for training to have the gas masks ready available, and so and so there's this just general feeling that when you're in some sort of covered, you're not in a safe environment.
Yeah.
Okay. So now imagine you're going to bed and you now have these things on.
Yeah.
Your training says you're not in a safe environment.
Sure. So right now, CPAP is not hooked up to you. How easy is it for you to breathe through those?
It's fine. I can breathe.
You can breathe.
My nose, mouth, it's all fine.
Okay. And do you normally wear glasses? I think I've seen you in glasses.
I sometimes have glasses. Yes.
Okay. Do you read or watch TV in bed at night?
I can. Yeah. And let me tell you what, you can't when you have the other masks, wear your glasses. And so it's another thing. I do like watching TV. So.
Sure. Yep, I got it. Okay, so we're gonna apply the DreamPort Sleep Solution to you. It's pretty simplistic. Those ports are gonna snap down into the port sockets of the Dreamway, And that's what's going to give us a complete seal. And then we're going to connect it on to the CPAP unit after that. So we're going to start with your right side first.
It just snaps into place.
And it just snaps in. And you'll hear like a little audible click. And it's very easy to kind of look in the... And so just so we make sure that everybody sees that we do have therapy engaged.
That's the universal.
And this is a universal swivel.
Yep.
And it will work with any CPAP tube, much like it will work with any CPAP unit. And so...
Wow.
So that's... You feel anything leaking in your eyes?
No.
No? I don't feel a leak coming under your nose. And again, so this is like I get my finger up underneath your lip. So when you're laying on your side, this can kind of, completely go away from your body.
And I constantly move my hands, which was another issue with the straps.
Sure.
And fighting. This is...
So it gives you some flexibility to really move around.
Yeah, man.
And as far as contact, right now, what's really touching your face?
Just like the adhesives. I feel a little bit in my nose because I know that they're sitting in there in that pillow shape, but
but on the outside, nothing went into your nostrils, right?
No. Do I get to take this home and try it?
I wish we could. We're sitting on FDA right now. We're expecting some questions back, or actually we've gotten those questions back, and we're looking to respond to them, and we feel like we'll have FDA clearance.
This is not as heavy as the strap stuff. This is also, I'm feeling like I can feel the tape's holding it, the adhesive, but it's, this is, sign me up.
All right. Well, great. All right. And to get out of this, if you need to get in the other bathroom, you can disconnect from there. Otherwise,
question, how
Sure.
how long, like if I woke up at 2 a.m. and I realized I needed to do some work and I wanted to work for an hour or two, can I keep this just on?
Well, what I would recommend is you take this part. If you're going to get into the bathroom, you disconnect from here.
Okay.
You can come back. It'll save you some time. But if you're going to get up for an extended period of time, just use the pinch tabs.
So you don't have to actually pull it off if you're going to go back to it in an hour or two.
No, that's all you need to do is that. And then as far as taking it off, I'm going to let you pull it off. But you just kind of get it started up here at the cheek area, and just kind of hold your skin as you're peeling it down.
Okay, so start at the top.
Yeah, just kind of hold your skin. Yeah, and you're just going to kind of wrap from under.
And then I can
you can either go from the other cheek down, and that's it.
Oh, and I hate pulling stuff off my Band-Aids stuff. That was not a problem.
All right, well, great.
Yeah, that's...
And so, this is just going to go in the trash, and you'll have a 2-week supply of these.
Okay, so I'll go through those every day.
Every day. This is a nightly disposable.
But going through 2 weeks of these or even a month of these is probably less than my mask replacements.
Well, it's going to be right in line with what Medicare kind of sets the criteria for the replacement schedule.
Okay.
And we're following along with that as far as having a box of these is going to be the equivalent of a cushion, which according to Medicare will last you 2 weeks.
Now,
so every 2 weeks,
I'm a
you're going to
veteran,
replace a box
and
of
sometimes
these.
veterans have different programs and systems. Will this be a product that veterans will be able to get a hold of eventually?
You'll be able to get this through the VA as well.
Great.
And,
Great.
That won't be a problem at all. We're actually in discussions with a company that will be able to supply the VA.
Oh, that's awesome. I have a lot of friends that could use this.
Right.
This is
great.
Thanks, man.
Well, I appreciate you coming in.
Over. Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
And if you have any other questions about DreamPort Sleep Solution, you can check us out at bleepsleep.com and check out our blog. We've got a lot of interesting stuff on there for those of you that do struggle with CPAP. We think we might be able to help you. Take care.